Scrapbook time. So it's nice when things like just like because life can sometimes be frustrating and annoying sometimes in general. It just makes me be pessimistic. It's nice um, uh, when things go my way. It's nice when things just happen nicely, like today with the UPS thing. It's funny that the last one is going to be called a scrapbook video, but I didn't really do much with the scrapbook. I just had a lot of other things to talk about. Okay, but I showed the scrapbook, so technically there was a scrapbook in the video. All right, so back to the September 11th uh, newspaper clippings. Attack timeline 6:59 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11, a Boeing 767 departs Boston for Los Angeles with 92 people on board. I don't know how many people are normally on that type of plane, but I've never flown in a plane before, because well, I've never had the opportunity or money or reason to. Um, but I don't know, like the thought of being up there in the air like that uh, is scary, and just thinking about the times when I've heard about plane crashes, like especially with celebrities dying in plane crashes, but uh, I especially now I wouldn't want to get into a plane uh, because of this and like just witnessing the planes crashing into the buildings is just uh, I wonder how many people like after that happened decided I'm not going to fly anymore. I wonder if that was enough for people, but um, I'm sure a lot of people just went right back into it, probably because they have to for their jobs, or I don't know. There must be some jobs where you have to travel. Yeah, there's got to be jobs where you have to travel and plane a lot, like sports teams. But I think it's understandable if you wouldn't want to get into a plane after that happened, the September 11th tragedy. Um, Reminds me of John Madden. He had a bus, the Madden bus. I think, yeah, he would always travel in the bus that he had. Um, John Madden, the former NFL coach, and he was an announcer too. Yeah, he had a. I wonder if he had like a fear of flying. I wonder if that's why he had that bus. Huh. He was an interesting character. I only knew him as a announcer. 7:01 a.m. United Flight 93 departs Newark International Airport for San Francisco with 45 people on board. 7:14 a.m. United Airlines Flight 175, a Boeing 767 departs Boston from Logan International Airport for Los Angeles with 65 people on board. 7:45 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 crashes into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. Ah, it's really horrible thinking about what those people must have gone through. It's like a nightmare, but a real, it's reality. The nightmare is reality. It's very, very horrible to think about what those people must have gone through. Like the people in the plane that crashed into the buildings and the plane that crashed into um was it Philadelphia? Oh, Pennsylvania. The plane that crashed in Pennsylvania and the people in the buildings. I wonder, like, I don't know, like they must not have because it happened so fast. It wasn't like they could have evacuated, but like although like once the uh once after the planes crashed into the buildings, there must have been some evacuation going on with the people below, I would think, but like the people where the planes directly hit the building, the people in that section and the people above that section, they were doomed. I don't know, and I'm not sure like how long it took, like after the planes hit, how long it took for the buildings to collapse. I don't know if there how much time that people would have had to evacuate before. Scary thinking about that. 8:03 a.m. United Airlines Flight 175 crashes into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. There's a little map here. Guess I can show. 8:31 a.m. President Bush calls the crashes an apparent terrorist attack. 8:40 a.m. American Airlines Flight 77, a Boeing 757, crashes into the. Oh, I forgot about this one. The neighbors in this fucking building. Why are they so noisy in the hallway? Where was I? Yeah, I forgot about the one with the Pentagon. Okay. Um, American Airlines Flight 77, a Boeing 757, crashes into the north side of the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., collapsing a side of the building. It was en route from Dulles Airport to Los Angeles with 64 people. 8:50 a.m. to World Trade Center. The second tower hit collapses. And then 9:29 a.m. One World Trade Center collapses. Huh. So the second tower hit collapses. So the second tower collapsed before the first one that got hit with the plane. That's interesting. 9:37 a.m. United Airlines Flight 93 from Newark, New Jersey to San Francisco crashes 80 miles southeast of Pittsburgh in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Now that one I'm wondering, um, so that just crashed into a field, I think. With these terrorists, like they wanted the planes to crash into these certain government buildings, or is the World Trade Center, is that a government building? I'm not really sure exactly what the significance of the World Trade Center buildings were. Like, why were these buildings targeted? I don't remember what the reasoning might have been for the terrorist to target the World Trade Center buildings. I'm not sure about that. Pentagon. I can see why that one might the reasoning, because that's like a government building. But like, where was the one that crashed uh, in Pennsylvania? Where was that one supposed to have crashed? Like, what was there another government building that was supposed to crash into? Why would they just crash it into a field? I'm not sure about that. Hmm. 9 to 10:30 a.m. Government buildings around the country are evacuated, including the Capitol and the White House. Hmm. Maybe the White House was meant to be targeted, or the Capitol. Maybe, I don't know. That would be more logical than crashing it into in a field in Pennsylvania. I guess maybe the passengers took control of the plane. I'm not sure. Huh. Well, obviously they didn't take good, like complete control if it crashed. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. The Federal Aviation Administration shuts down airports nationwide. The United Nations closes down. The Securities and Exchange Commission closes all U.S. financial markets for the day. 1:51 p.m. The U.S. Navy sends missile destroyers and other equipment to New York and Washington, D.C. 4:25 p.m. A third building, 7 World Trade Center, collapses, damaged from the morning's crashes. Huh. Guess I forgot about that one. 7 World Trade Center? So that was a smaller building that crashed. I wonder I wonder if there were any fatalities when that one collapsed, or if there was enough time for people to evacuate that one. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll stop there.